What drew you to this role?
Oh man, I'm someone who was such a fan of the originals. I absolutely 100% grew up on these movies, both one and two. I think I've watched them collectively maybe 60 to 75 times. So I'm certainly that original fan. When I first got the script, I was so curious and excited to see what they were going to do with this. And, just 4 pages in and I was instantly sold. I was so excited at the take they had come up with. It was so smart. It was fun. It has those elements and the Easter eggs of the original mixed with such a cool modern reimagining of, I think, a whole new storyline. So I was instantly sold. I loved May. I love how big and exciting and over the top she is. So I was like, let's go. Whatever this is, I'm in.
Awesome. Perfect. Tell us about your character. Are you at all anything like her?
uh, so May is the fun aunt from LA, and we come in to visit the Mercer family and stay with them during this big snowpocalypse. I got to work opposite Timothy Simons, who's so awesome as Hunter, and we really just like connected and had that great chemistry with each other. But she is certainly over the top. She has awesome outfits, always like some sort of crazy coat or faux fur vest. She's likes to have so much fun. She's unapologetically from LA, but she's a really great aunt. She, at the end of the day, she loves her niece and nephew so much, and I think she brings such a fun element to the Mercer family. And am I like her? I would say there's certain elements that I draw from her in terms of she's very, excited, and I'm an aunt myself. So I really drew into that kind of like, I'm Auntie Allie, so I had fun with that.
Awesome. So I understand Dan likes his actors to give input to their characters and then he encourages improvisation on set. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I absolutely had the best time working with Dan Mazer. He honestly, I keep saying like I learned so much by being on set with him, because of his background doing Borat and Ali G show. He really does want his actors to play, and he made that, very open from day one. We had this meeting where he's like, let's talk about the backstory, like what do we want these characters to be? And that's where Tim and I and the three of us, we kind of came up with this backstory of they're from LA and they're super LA. And, maybe May was a failed or wannabe singer. So that's kind of like the beginnings of where that song comes from. Not to spoil anything, but I do get to do a funny song in the movie. So yeah, every day was, honestly, it felt like playing. It felt almost like live theater at times where you never knew what was going to happen. And he would always encourage like, oh, more of that, or why don't you guys try this, or really go to a 10 with that. So we would do sometimes like 6-minute takes of just us, doing whatever. And I think that kind of really shone through in the chemistry of the cast.
Perfect. And lastly, why is this movie the perfect film to debut on Disney Plus in time for the holidays?
Oh, there couldn't be a better movie to debut on Disney Plus for this holiday season. I'm just so looking forward to it. The first time I watched it, I was just honestly laughing for an hour and a half, which, is always just is such a delight when you have that in a holiday movie. But I really think this movie has all of the elements that you're looking for in a holiday movie. It's got all the hijinks. I mean, the booby traps, they really hold up, and it's a whole new set of booby traps that I think everyone's gonna be really excited to see. Archie Yates is just so charming in this as this character. And finally, we've all been in this pandemic for a while now, and this movie really just highlights those elements of cherishing your family and being with your loved ones. And I think that's what the holiday season is all about. So it's so much fun. I can't wait for people to see it.